Digital ID must be accepted by U.S. citizens by 2028 or risk exclusion from society. This dude right here thinks he's God. Don't know what gives him that idea. But y'all, if this actually goes down, if he tries to push that, we all got to be ready to Digital ID must be accepted by U.S. citizens by 2028 or risk exclusion from society. This dude right here thinks he's God. Don't know what gives him that idea. But y'all, if this actually goes down, if he tries to push that, we all got to be ready to
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and you, Aqua. Also, you children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that scattered on the four corners of the globe. This is your brother Kalak Har of GMS Northwest. Come back at you with another video, and I just happened to see this, and just want to go through the spirit alone, and because as a watchman, we prophesy, we watch out for the times, and the looker on, the viewer might say, well, they just talk about the same stuff over and over. Well, to the point of ad nauseum. Well, that's what our job, our job has been given. This is the job that the Lord has, bestowed on us to watch and report. We're like news reporters, journalists. We see a situation, we connect it to the scriptures, and we report on the matter. It's an epistle, warning the people, giving the people warning, give them warning from me. Ezekiel 3, and I'm going to go straight to it. Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So, give them warning from me. This is a warning. Look, this digital ID must be accepted by U.S. citizens by 2028, they say. And Lord willing, Aparatazar, we'll be out of here before that. But we know that this devil, this devil has a short time. This devil is running out of borrowed time, as we would say. He's on borrowed time. Esau Edom, if you don't know, is a so-called white man who rules the entire planet. If you look throughout the entire globe, yeah, you got places like the Arabs, Ishmael. You got Moab. You got Ammon. You got these other, heathen nations out there. But the top of them all, who has the fatness of the earth, and then that sword that's living in this blessing, that's carrying out his blessing right now, was trying, he has the fatness of the earth and he has a sword. Look what he's doing around the world, and the world is beginning to figure this devil out, this slimy sleazy E, this serpent. Of Revelation 12:12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So this thing is ticking. So this devil is trying to pull out all the stops. Digital ID. We know we're in the fourth industrial revolution. We know they're trying to merge man with machine. They want to sit back while these machines do all the heavy work, the people being a docile 15-minute city, can't always on surveillance watch, can't go anywhere, can't do anything without Big Brother watching over you. Everything's being tracked and monitored. Everything is on one base, one order, Orders Novus Seclorum, new order of age, new world order. Just like these heathen, just Esau Edom. This is part of his new world order. Not only that, you got digital currency, and Kill Gates is already doing this in the continent of Africa. He's already going into those small African countries, villages, and hitting these villages with digital ID, digital payments. He's already doing this. He's already doing this. We go to that Isaiah 14 because I see it quoted in the video. How Lucifer has fallen from the heavens. So let me start at Isaiah 14:9. It says, "Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirs up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It have rised up from the thrones all the kings of the nation." And these are these other nations that's going to come against Esau Edom. Even though he's making his belly fat right now, the Lord is going to pull that rug from up onto him. And all of these other nations, they're going to go against Esau Edom, and what they're trying to do in the earth. It says, "All they that speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?" And that's America, because America is becoming weaker and weaker. And these other nations are saying, look, you on the same playing field as us. You used to be a powerhouse. You used to make the nations bow down, make the nations weak. But look at you now. You with us, man. We picking on you. We're the you're not the bully anymore. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. It says, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. Because when you're in the dead, when death comes, because that's what hell is. Hell is death, and then the conditions of the mind. So when your body decomposes and whatnot, those worms eat you up. It's some synonymous into the dead state, the grave that Esau Edom is gonna be going in. It says, verse 12, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?" Now, this goes over a lot of people's head, especially you Antichrist. Oh, Lucifer, they think Lucifer got kicked out of heaven and he's just running amok on the earth. That don't even make any sense. "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?" And what I was going to say, Lucifer means light bearer. That's the 1% of the Edomites. The ones that owns those central banks. The ones that's the Rothschilds and the DuPonts and the Magettis and various other, wicked families, Edomite families that's earning all this money. It says, 13, "For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High," the Israelites. "I will sit," or Salakia, that's those satellites that's in the heavens. I will sit also among the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And is this not trying to be like the Most High? Everybody have a digital tracking device or a digital ID. and you have to have it. I believe what I was in Kuwait, they were saying that if you don't have your biometric fingerprint up to date, you're gonna lose. You know, you're not gonna be able to have your money. You're not gonna be able to do anything. You know, so this grip is getting tighter. You know, you got some pliers. You turn that knob, get that grip tighter, and then you squeeze, and they can't go anywhere. That's that squeeze that's coming. You know, and you talk to everyday Edomites about this. Oh, you can live in that world if you want to, and if you don't have to live in that world, you can just think about something else. Everybody think they're just gonna meditate their way out of something, man. They're gonna meditate their way out of reality, man. You know, wake up call, man. This shit is coming, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you forbear, whether you hear or forbear. You know, whether they hear forbear. As a matter of fact, that's what we supposed to. We supposed to, whether they hear or forbear, we're supposed to preach the word. Here. Salakia. I know it's in. Ezekiel 2 and 5. I'm gonna read this whole thing. I'm gonna start at Ezekiel 2 and 5. It says, and they I can read the whole thing. Ezekiel 2 and starting at the top. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And that's what we do when we go out there on the highways and byways. We stand up on our feet, and you be in the spirit, you know. All brothers will say, you know, first time coming to this thing, going out there to speak, you probably had a little list or something like that. But I mean, once you probably hit two precepts off that list, and then the spirit takes over. That's why it says when he told Moses, look, don't worry about what you're gonna say. I'm gonna put the words in your mouth. You know, I'm gonna have somebody that'll help you speak. Don't worry about it. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet. And I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even until this very day. What is transgressed? It's transgression of the law. That is sin. So they sinned against our forefathers, us Israelites. We sinned against the Heavenly Father, because we are those same people coming back. And that word children there is sons of Israel. I will send thee to the sons of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this day. For they are imprudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto thee, and thou shalt say unto thee, Thus say the Lord power. And they, whether they were here, or whether they were forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them. And that's what you're going to find out in these last days. When all of this stuff, when all of the information come out, when the truth comes, because Jake is only going to listen when Esau say it. He ain't going to listen to the people that look like him, because the people that look like us are our biggest enemy, man. They're our biggest enemy. They're going to come at us the worst. Look how they came at Yahushua and the disciples, that turned apostles, man. So what more than us, man? What more than us? What more than us? But, going back to whether you hear or forbear, whether you hear or forbear, we're still going to preach. We're still going to do our due diligence. We're still going to do what the Lord commanded us to do, going back to this, and it says, "And thou, O son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee. Thou dost dwell among scorpions. Be not afraid of their words, or be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house." And because we dwell amongst, I'm seeing you amongst sheep, amongst wolves. We got a lot of sheep in wolves' clothing out here, man. Starting with these false prophets, starting with these Israelites that know they Israel, that's doing everything, that's contrary to the Bible, doing their own thing, not after Yahweh Shah's heart, not after Yahweh Shah's spirit, but we're amongst briars and thorns, man. This because being the hopeful elect, you're gonna have to walk through so much, man. And if you relax and chilling and you in the truth, something ain't right. If you ain't mentally plagued, if demons ain't coming up trying to take your energy away, if people ain't trying to, they don't see your light and trying to snatch that light and trying to get a hold of you when you speak, and their eyes get big and whatnot, and they hear you talk about, that's how it is, man. That's that going through that furnace, that affliction, that temptation. All of this is part of building that spirit up, so what we're going to inherit in the kingdom, in the kingdom of heaven. It says, because not only that, the rebellious house, when Jake see us out there on the highways and byways, they turn their nose up. You already got the heathens flicking us off and making assumptions. And, you when you out there on the highways and byways, you get a lot of waves from, been out here in Washington, you get a lot of waves from so-called white women. They grin and smile. You get some from white men, so-called white men too. But you get Jake turning up his nose, like, look at these, But it says, "And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they forbear, for they are the most rebellious. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like the rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat what I give thee." So, hey, eat what I give you. Go out there. What are we eating? We eating this roll. This sweet as honey bitter when it get down in there. It says, "And when I looked, and behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of the book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and it was written therein, lamentations and mourning and woe." Destruction, hard times, bad times. No lamentations, man. And we're not gonna lament for Babylon, because this place is done. This place is cooked. If you just look at this app right here is a good app to keep hold on. End times headlines: researchers discover that AI-controlled robots have major security flaws, and we know that. We know these machines gonna turn on people. Jake gonna be like, "Oh, I got me a robot." That robot gonna, and Jake gonna have dreads and whatnot. The robot gonna take you by the dreads and snatch your head off, man. John Deere lays off 2,100 U.S. workers to shift production to Mexico. They finna go out there, get Issachar to work at those plants, man. 2,100 workers. Could you imagine? Hey, man, you about to get laid off. It's like, damn. 1,500 North Korea troops are now training in Russia for deployment in Ukraine. Kroger's plans to use facial recognition carries concern. CDC is now urging Americans to wear masks for protection against the Kung flu. It says, Elon Musk wants a robot in every home. Here's how to ensure they don't kill us. Zelensky wants to join NATO. So, we deep in prophecies right now, man. We deep in prophecy. Here's an article I got pulled up here. goodbye to $100 bills. The reason they may be numbered in the U.S. And I'm not going to read it, but basically it's going into, they trying to, it'll stop crime because, you know, drug people that does illegal activity for cash or whatnot, they use $100 bills. It's easier to count. It's faster to count. Blah blah blah. But they going in that. But we know all of this is going to just lead to the MOTB. It's not going to lead to anything else. It's going to lead to the MOTB. Like I was saying earlier, the fourth industrial revolution of the fourth industrial revolution. The man emerging with machine. World War III. And then the mandatory implementation of the MOTB, along with the second coming of our Lord. So that's all I really wanted. This is just straight through the spirit. I saw that and I wanted to hop on it real quick. But we can also go to Job 5. The enterprise. Job 20. They fill in their belly. But like I said, I hope you was edified. I hope you got something out of this. Shalom.